Here we go, everybody. As you know, today we opened the new YouTube studio. And to celebrate, Trevon here came over to my house like he does when we generally want to do anything interesting, or make videos, or have a random party for random things. But what if we left the studio and came into my basement? That's where we are now, in the pool room. You've seen it in another video. But here we are again. And this time, it's me versus Trevon. Oh, this one here is going to be good. Only thing, Trevon, when we're playing, just watch out for the camera.
Oh.
I mean, if the ball's right here, then you have to move the camera. Get the stick. You can pick any of the three that are together. Last one's mine.
This one's yours?
Yeah.
I think I chose this one last time, right?
I don't know, they've all been mixed up. You've had lots of people play. Got some chalk if you want. You can tournament has a little weight down the bottom. It doesn't be much to each way. 20, 21, 19.
I had 20 last time, I believe.
Trying to put the okay. Want some chalk, you can have some.
Wait, is there a second chalk or?
Yeah, we'll do this.
Oh, we're just gonna use that?
It doesn't even matter. No, you ready?
Okay.
Trevon gets first break.
As always.
Take your shot.
As always, there needs to be a white ball.
You should have told me that. Oh yeah, that's right. Yesterday I felt like knocking out of the pocket. Okay.
So right here.
You can set it anywhere you want to aim for it, but you know, just go.
Oh, right.
You know, get the game going. Okay. Any of them go in?
Nope.
That was Trevon's shot. Here we go, my shot now. Oh! Go for whatever you gotta get. Doesn't matter who hits what right now. This is all just to get the game going.
As long as the 8 ball does not go in.
Well, then whoever hits in the 8 ball loses.
Exactly.
But that's for the whole game, not just for the start. Okay.
We still have no score.
For those of you that haven't really seen much of Pool Study getting into watching it, you know, if you're getting just generally into watching it, or you just sit on the channel, during this video we'll be going over Pool. I got solid, he's got stripes, you're up again. Because once you get it in, you get to go again. But obviously there's different rules to Pool. It alters.
It's all different.
The way the Blader Summer plays it, if you get a scratch when the ball goes in, you put the main ball back in center. The way that we play it.
What?
The way that we play it, we just let the ball stay in when you get a scratch. The Blader Summer takes the ball out, puts it right there. That's the way he likes to play it, but when my brother showed me, we just left it in. Right, I still got to get used to that. I always try to get the one right there. Okay, go in. Got out the way just in time. Sorry, I sort of blocked the shot of the camera, but you know, I had to take the shot. You're welcome. It's cool, it's cool. Oh, you got saved.
So close.
Oh, you got two in at the same time.
Oh, those were both yours.
Yep, they were. You got in mine?
And I almost got in black.
8.
I'm just gonna go for that.
Now the thing is with the 8 ball, is the reason that it's there is because it's 15, and so each side would have an even amount, because the 8's the metal ball. Because each side would then have 14, each would have 7.
Yeah.
So the 8's in the middle.
And you get that in before.
So each side has 7, and then the last one is the 8 ball. But I have to get in all the solids, and Trevon has to get in all the stripes. For either one of us to go for the 8 ball. In that time, if either one of us gets it in, it's a scratch for that person who gets it in, and the other person wins. So if that shot Trayvon hit the 8 ball in, which he didn't even come close to it, but if he did,
Somehow.
just saying, he
Yeah.
hits the ball over here, goes in, I get the win, and he loses. That was yours. Okay, if this white ball, which is the cue ball, goes into the... You can take your head if you want.
Just gonna move this over a bit.
It's fine, you got it.
No, because I'm aiming over there.
Well, you weren't close to it before.
Oh, well.
Well, you missed anyways.
Unless it can actually get all the way over here.
Hold this.
If it gets over here. What's this?
18, lightest weight, units at the beginning. So if you get the cue ball and that was a scratch, the other person gets to set up the ball anywhere from here, where the stick is,
Then back.
the pool stick back. So anywhere from here to here, so from about where this ball is back. Already got to get that 5. Don't really leave with anything good. Okay, now it's more out in the open. Okay. You lined me up for the hitting the 4. Yeah. Oh, just barely rolled past the 2. Ah, that was a terrible crap shot. Scratch.
I don't know what stretch is.
What?
What's...
I already told you that's when the ball goes in.
Oh, the white ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so now, like I was demonstrating before with the scratch, it's past, well, it's right actually on the line. Hit that 5, which it missed, but I'm not saying that we're pros.
Okay, I actually have to start getting in quicker. Because you got one ball up that 4. That's not exactly what I meant by quicker.
Alright, now leave him with the 5 right there. Oh, you're lucky that that 14 was there. If that wasn't there, the 5 was on course to go into here too. Oh. Part of the thing with pool is you gotta keep the table clean.
I think I have so many balls everywhere.
Take your shot. Yeah, I've heard that. Oh, crap. Like that. Oh, no.
Oh, you ruined it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I knew that it wasn't going to go in.
Oh.
Because it was going to hit right there. But I thought that maybe if I hit it light enough, it might just go off and go in. Good job, you got one in.
I did it.
I'll go for a
No.
scratch. Oh, and now you're lined up for the 15th. Yep.
I'm not really lined up.
No, you gotta move yourself up. No, move over this way more. Yep, get the thing lined up so it'll come straight toward it. Or do that too. You went over a bit too far.
Probably takes accuracy and precision.
I hate whenever we get down to that last ball.
Oh. You're just thinking, how did I get it in?
No, that's literally how it is though. You gotta like, when it comes down to the last ball, there's not really much options. You're joking. Come on, this has to be the final shot of this ball.
Oh, by the way, are we playing with call or no?
I don't really care. Normally, when you go for the 8 ball, you make the call on it. We probably won't be doing that.
I don't like call.
Well, it's not really called call. It's called calling your shot. But call what you want. Yeah, they call it what you want. Anyway. 5. Oh. Think.
You need a good way to hit it.
Oh, crap. Why does it keep going like this?
I don't know.
Well, that didn't really do what I wanted to. No. Thank you.
Yeah. No.
Hope this game is causing some awesomeness for you. Obviously when we say the things, it's sort of hard for you guys to see which one we're actually talking about. But generally when we say the higher numbers are the stripe and the lowers are solid. Oh my gosh. You're making a comeback, that's for sure.
No.
What are you doing? Oh, I thought you were about to go for mine. I'm like, what are you doing?
That was a full miss. Oh, no.
And now it's down to the 8 ball. Now remember, if I scratch here though, lose.
Meaning, if you get the white ball in?
Yes, little scratches.
Okay.
I'm going over this like 3 times in this one game. But we're going to take a quick break from the game to do something. Just what I got to do with the pool table. Keep it cleaner. Sometimes you'll get hair on the table. They have brushes as you see behind you. If you might want to get it, put one in front of the camera. Show that. Or ruin the camera shot too. So that will really clean it, but only push it one way. Don't do a circle.
Okay.
Push it one way across.
Like this?
Yeah. I'll come through and pick it up. The only spots that you really go back and forth is in the area really where the 10 and the 15 are. Because as you see, there's those white lines. Those are from the pool stick hitting it, the pool cue. Now this lint roller, obviously you can just buy them at the store. They don't really come with it, obviously, because you're supposed to use that brush, but I find a lint roller just works better. Okay, so if you want to get ready to take your shot, we're getting it back in this game. Everybody that wonders, why do you take 2 minutes of a video to show us cleaning a table? apart from the grain, that's just the fabric. See, there's hair and everything. That gets on there and really starts messing up your gameplay. Where the ball will go, will hit the stuff and it'll slow it down faster. And you want to get the most speed on it as you really can. So like before, what we had with our Beyblade things, how we had to sort of clean the stadium out from dirt. It's the same thing, because that would stop them from spinning, so this here stops them from. Thanks. What are you doing? Oh yeah, you got one in, never mind.
Yeah.
Why is he taking another shot? This one here will be the first 1 to 2 wins will win the match. If Trevon makes it in, he will basically win. But he doesn't, so I basically win. Because the ball's going to come right here, it will hit the 8 and go into that pocket. And I win the first round.
I was good.
Okay? Second round. I have the advantage right now. If I win, it's over. Trevon wins, we go to the second round. What? I mean third. Okay, I'm just going to stand in front of the camera for a few seconds. Sorry about this, guys. You know that. They get on the walls. And be dignified way. Right, so you have to set them up. Maybe you want to pick the camera for this part. You got to set them up in the proper way. So each one goes solid straight, solid straight, solid straight, solid straight, solid straight, solid straight. The center is where it gets a bit more tricky. The 8 ball always goes in the center, and they always have to have a spot where 3 of the same are touching. Well, not generally the 3, but you know, an area like that, and it's always going to be like that. Go like this. Then you put your hands here, so it makes it really tight. You slide it up. As you see, none of the balls are rolling there for like one of them. So that's fine. Get it tight. You put it right on that dot. The first main ball. You pick up the triangle, and there it is, ready for the break. Okay, since I got it in last time, I'll go for the scratch. Sorry, not the scratch.
Jeez, that was a quick hit. Jeez, Devin, stop moving.
Yeah. That 7's mine. That 7's not mine.
That 12's probably mine. Or not.
If the video stops without us saying anything, it's because the camera died. But hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully we can get this round over with quite quickly. I know who wins, but I know who's a piece of crap. I mean, we know Trevon will lose, but how badly?
Strike.
Don't say anything.
You said I was talking.
Shut up. Dang it.
Can I talk now?
I don't care, I'm just joking. They're gonna do the animals.
Is that any show? No. No.
Yeah!
Come on,
Haters
go in.
gonna
Go
hate!
on.
Oh, first
Yes.
scratch. Yesterday I had a combined total of like 30 scratches. 34 maybe. I don't even know. So do you want it?
Mhm.
That's the later time you're going on about taking a dog to go poop. If you heard that upstairs. 1 goes in. Technically it was a 3, but still. 1 ball goes in. That 2 is mine. Nope, that 2 isn't mine. I hit the 8.
You touched it.
Yeah. You. The ball touched the 8. You die. Okay.
Eight gone.
No! Yeah! I'm ready. Scratch.
You're just chalking off, and I was just like,
Oh no, I seen you going ham over there.
oh, good, you better. No, I swear to God, this better be a snap. You see now why trucks for kids?
Is that what you eat for breakfast?
No.
Tricks?
My mom despises that.
I'm ready. Hit that 5, go ahead.
Wait, I'm not gonna hit? Boom, back locker.
Boom, Owens went in, laka laka. I don't know why I said that. Laka laka. Nah. Twerk.
No.
Yeah!
I hate you. Really, I had to say you're a bad boy.
I'm literally terrible at playing pool when I'm playing with the Blade of Summer.
Bamboo. Oh, you're dead?
Yeah. Playing against him, it's over. I lose, it's terrible. Remember how I was ahead of you before, like, 4, and you had, like, I had 1, you had, like, 4 or 5 left?
Mm-hmm.
Until you started making a comeback. That's how it was when we were playing. He had one time that I got in 0 balls, and he got all of his in. He got in he got in all the solids and the 8 ball before I even got in 1 of my straight balls.
So basically, he owns you without caring.
I beat him once regularly without him getting the 8 ball in. I beat him a couple times because he accidentally scratched with the 8 ball, but I've only beaten him once when it comes to regular pool play. So you think, oh, he's all good here. Nah. Why didn't I go for that 5?
I hit the light bulb though.
Scratch. You're up again, Trevin. Nah. Why did they bring Trevin back into the name category for you?
So I can't hit anything behind the line.
No. You can't hit anything past that purple ball. You can only go for that one, or that one, or that one. This game's pretty thinkable. Wrecking ball. Dang, that was a wrecking ball. No.
That really couldn't go in. Are you serious? It just had to say no.
Nope. I ain't about that life.
Let's see, I have 4, you have 2.
I ain't about that life. Nah, man, I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. I'm about that life. Yeah. Oh, no, I was in math class and my teacher's like, Curtis, what's the answer to this problem? I'm like, and she's like, do you want to answer this problem? I'm like, nah, I ain't about that life. And then she's like, what'd you say? I'm like, I didn't say anything. And then she's like, well, you're going to answer. I'm like, man, it was hilarious, though.
My friend about now.
Yeah. My friend was like sitting right in front of me too. He thought that was pretty funny that I just said that. No!
Why do you keep stretching?
I would distract you by telling you that I told my teacher I ain't about that life. You can go for that 10. Yeah, I'm just like, nah, I ain't about that life. She's like, Curtis, do you want to solve the problem? I'm like, ain't about that life. I'm like, I cannot believe it, I said that. This was like right in the middle of math class, too.
Crap.
Oh, I won. Oh! Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our Let's Play Pool with some people that aren't very good at it.
Who would that be?
You. Thanks for watching. I ain't about that life. Here we go, and welcome to the next part of our auto challenge. You've seen just a moment ago we talked about our cars that we had thought were cool that came out, the Jaguar F-Type and the Lamborghini Huracan, right? That's what it was called?
Yep.
Right. So we talked about those cars, and then we told you that we weren't going to be doing that in the studio, talking about the cars that we picked generally, you know, like we do talk about every week. But instead we decided we were going to play pool at the same time of talking about the cars. And that was the later summer starting, the break. And now we're going to talk about the cars and what we picked. So before I take my shot, the car that I picked is the Ford GT40, which is the blue one, which is going to be on the left side like it is when we stay in the studio. And the later summer, the car you picked is Boss 302 Mustang, because I just got solids in.
Well, the Boss 302 doesn't need to be introduced as a Mustang, because real enthusiasts know
Well, we're still going to say that it's
that it is a Mustang. It's the crown jewel of Mustang.
anyways, as you can tell, this week is Ford Week. American cars, which I said
Fix
definitely,
or repair daily.
which I definitely didn't say at the start of the new season, were bad.
Alright, what do you got to say about your Ford GT?
Yeah. Now this car, the Ford GT, it's old, but old things aren't bad. I mean, we have living proof of old right here, and it's not bad. Old can be cool. I mean, some old's cooler than others. Anyways, what this car is I got one in. Is a racing Ford. What it was in 1963, I believe. It's my turn again. In 1963, what's the guy's name? Yeah, so it was the early 60s, so like 1960 to 1965. That'd be early 60s, right? When is the early 60s?
1960, 61, 62, 63.
So in that time, from 1960 to 1963, Henry Ford the second one wanted to make a Ford, like, what was the point in that? Wanted to make a Le Mans racing car. So in the spring of 1963, they were gonna make a thing to they wanted to sort of like get Ford and Ferrari to be like together, you know, one by the other one. The thing was that was a terrible shot. But in the end, the deal didn't really go through. So Enzo Ferrari was, you know, they were gonna race each other, so they worked together, and Lotus was working with Ford, so they made this one, which is the Ford GT, which is like a, you know, special racing car, basically. And it was pretty good, it won a lot of times, and then eventually it just went away, and, you know, wasn't really there. But they did come out with the Ford GT to celebrate it later in 2003. So now you have the chance to tell about your, Mustang.
Oh, yeah, now that's talking about a car that's got some history to it. Back in the 60s,
At the same time as the,
you know, Ford is having some, they had kind of the market. They had what was called the pony cars. That was kind of the neat kind of thing. And everybody liked the Mustang back then. It was kind of a cool car. And what ended up happening was, 1967, Chevy came along with this extra cool Camaro. So they were like, what are we going to do with this now that Chevy's come along with the Camaro? And then also, well, that also meant that the Firebird was going to be out as well. And those cars started rocking and taking over the pony market. And so they had to come up with something. So they kind of did a little bit of work on their Mustang. And they go, well, what are we going to do now?
Ready to my shot, okay.
That we really want to compete in the Trans Am series.
So it's the same time that they wanted to have the Mustang racing and the Trans Am, and they wanted to have the GT. Oh, it's your shot?
It's still my shot.
Okay.
Still
So they had the GT40 in the Le Mans racing series against like Ferrari.
So they really wanted to be competitive out there. So they had a Japanese designer came along, and they were asking him what he was working on, and he was working on a project for the Boss. Thus came out the name The Boss, and they came out with a 302.
So how'd the name come out?
Because they named it because they asked because there was a new leader at Ford, and a designer who was working on it kept asking what he was doing. They were working on a project for The Boss. So they said they named the car The Boss. So, with that came the Boss 302, and they put the Mustang out there to go on out, and with Parnelli Jones.
Got it.
And they, came out there and competed with the AMC, and the AM. They came out with those. So they really had to do something. So they just really worked on this car and made it part of that whole series, and with that we were able to get a very fast car that started breaking records and doing a lot of great things. So it had a really great pedigree. So when Mustang came back out, reinvented itself. For a while there, Mustangs got pretty lame, and
those things were terrible until like 2010.
And then what are we going to do and make this car cool? So they got together with Carroll Shelby, and they went out and with Jack Roush and whatnot. What are we going to? They're going to go out and say, what are we going to do with this and make a car? So that they have to go with a very, 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 very special car. It came out with the Celine Parnelli Jones 302 back in 2007.
Your turn.
And they went out, and it was a limited edition Mustang. And it was the Celine, you probably saw it around, and they were pretty awesome. And it was kind of it paid homage to that 1970 Boss 302 that Parnelli Jones was
Did they have a lot of
driving.
them?
They didn't make a lot of them.
How many did they make?
And they put that hockey stick design on the side, kind of redoing an old paint job. But then in 2012, they came back and brought the nameplate back. And they had the standard 2011 Ford had a 5.0 V8, but they upgraded this bad boy, okay, and they gave it had 444 horsepower, and all the torque. This thing started kicking butt. okay? It took a lot of the suspension from the GTs, and they gave it bigger coils. So
See, you need the GT there. If it wasn't for the GT, the Ford GT, there wouldn't be a Ford Mustang.
But what happened was they just took everything about the GT and made it better in the Mustang.
But remember,
They did everything that the GT had and made it better in the Mustang.
But remember, that's the Ford GT. The one I'm talking about is the GT40, 1960s racing car.
Yeah, but so they just took everything, the 302, went on out.
Oh, scratch! No!
It took everything from the GT and made it better. Okay,
There you go.
limited edition, put them on out, and everything about it, it's the same thing about your car, and it did it one better.
But remember, the one that you're talking
You
about...
can put it on you can get it on the road, and you can be cool, and you can drive one of them bad boys.
No, that's not the thing. The thing is, the car that you're talking about, the GT, isn't that GT that I'm talking about. You're talking about the GT from 2004. I'm talking about the GT from 1960.
Right.
The one, no, but the 60s one, they didn't use the 60s one to make the 2012 one.
Right. But see, the thing is, it's kind of a copy of it.
No, it isn't like a copy of it.
You're just getting one
No,
better.
that's not the thing. The one from 2003, 2004 was a special edition to commemorate Ford. That's the thing. They used the commemorative Ford version to make that car. But they used the one from the 60s had nothing to do with it. That's just where they got the idea from the 40s, the look from. You're shot again.
So pretty much, a lot of the things with these cars, especially now, you get all through the racing. They basically are racing cars now for the 302S, because it's going to be something special. That's what the S is for. And as much as you can talk about, the GT and the old GT, that stuff is old news. Old is old, it can be good. Now new has taken the new technology, taking everything for speed and power, and getting all the horsepower
So
from the
you're
engine to the ground.
That new is better than old.
No, the technology. You see what happened is, when you're creating something that's man-made, you can take and improve it over the years by making changes and improvements on it. When it comes to people, people are people.
Nah, people
And
advance.
it's what you've trained yourself, so.
People advance.
Right. Well, actually, one of the things, an interesting fact, is that people who have had wisdom, have not had wisdom, don't have wisdom teeth, are evolved the next generation of people, and I've never had wisdom teeth. So I have evolved beyond which most folks have. I'm higher on the evolutionary chain.
Cool, Kissy.
So, I have evolved. So yes, I may not be a spring. Thank you!
Get it set up, we'll go another round.
And
Get it set up, we'll go another
But I'm
round.
taking that design, just like that Ford GT, and taking all the best elements and beefing it up, like I go and beef it up in the gym, become better, stronger, faster than the older model. Better, stronger, faster. And with that new style and new look, they'll be more dependable, because the reason why people took the Ford and they said fix or repair daily or found on road dead, because it was for a reason. Because they just weren't that reliable. Where now, they're much more reliable. And the car's going to be around a little bit longer, and you're not going to be fixing it all the time.
But they won't be around longer if, like those pictures that I showed you.
No, the Mustang, it's a classic. What if you had a convertible? Classic beach car. What could be better than that? Going
Oh
off
my God,
in a
you and
nice
your...
car,
I don't
off
like
to the
sand.
beach.
I don't like sand.
Well, you don't like girls with bikinis, so
What?
that's kind of, the personality flaw there.
I never said that, because I said I don't like sand.
Huh?
I said I don't like sand. Sand is just there.
You mean if Taylor Swift had sand on her back, you wouldn't help her get it off? Oh, nice sand, thank you. I'll help you with the sand. You wouldn't want to touch it?
Stop! Why do you gotta like always say
Selena
things
Gomez had sand on her leg. And said, oh, can you help me get the sand off my leg? Would you like say, oh no, I don't like sand.
You are so annoying.
So that's what happens. If you have a Mustang, you're gonna go to the beach.
Really, if you have a
Selena Gomez and get sand on her.
Really?
To help her with it off. You're not gonna do that with a Ford GT because it doesn't have the roof to come off like that. And enjoy the beach. It's not gonna happen, so you're not gonna have that opportunity. So Selena Gomez won't go with you to the beach. So, there you go. What car
Anyway,
you'd rather have? The car to go to the beach with Selena Gomez.
a Ferrari 458 Spider.
Oh, you missed the cue ball.
Your shot.
I'm not even sure what we do with that. If you can even count that as your ball.
No.
That was pretty crazy. You get Selena Gomez had you all messed up.
No, you just get a Ferrari 458 Spider convertible and go to the beach instead.
Thread the needle.
Oh, what?
Thread the needle, baby.
How did you do that?
Just threading the needle. Threading the needle. Oh! I thought I was going to have that one. So, that's just the thing. So, that's, you know, when you go in and taking a look at it. So, the beauty of the Mustang 302, having all the history, all the tradition, Parnelli Jones, racing legend, and then the car has been rebuilt, and the next level, for the all-American top cool car, pony car of all time, Mustang, with the pedigree. You're not going to top that with some special thing that just try to bust Ferrari's butt.
Whatever. That's cool. That's cool.
So, right? Correct. Thank you so much.
Not the first time that I've tried to use the Ford GT. So it's not the first time that I've used the Ford GT in these competitions and lost. Because the car that wins the competition, hold on, is that one. The Mustang.
Yes.
That one's terrible. Actually, I don't really like the Ford GT40. I just picked it because we had to pick a car for the Ford week, and that was the only one that I really liked. Oh, that was fun.
I have solid. I have stripes somewhere.
You got solids.
Oh, solid. Okay. That's right, solid. I got what I had. No. Just missed.
We will keep the camera on for the rest of this round, but thanks for watching.
As you can watch later summer, not only win the challenge, but also win the next game.
Wait, we still have to put the winner award on the wall, and we don't have much battery left. So we will actually end it here. We'll see you in the winner. And it's called the previous video recap. I don't know, I just sort of came up with this. And it was as you've seen last time, this happened. We played pool
Talked about those cars, and
and talked about
that we weren't going to be doing that in the studio, talking
two
about
different cars.
the cars that we picked that generally, you know, that we do talk about every week. But instead we decided we were going to play pool at the same time of talking about the cars.
And this time we were talking about
Okay? The break.
the
And now we're gonna
Ford GT40 and the Mustang.
and what we picked. So before I take my shot, the car that I picked is the Ford GT40, which is the blue one, which is gonna be on the left.
And then, on Christmas, I finally won during...
You say you did.
I beat you!
No.
During the Auto Challenge Christmas special, where we had the Rolls Royce Silver Shadow
So mutually Christmas special
and
of Auto Challenge.
the Mercedes.
Exactly, well, you think you won, so.
I beat you,
If I'm
okay?
here for Christmas, I'll give you that one.
No,
I'm not gonna argue with you about it.
I-
I'm being nice, because you really did lose, but
I-
if you
stop.
want to win, you can have a win.
I clearly beat you. We don't need
I've got
to...
plenty of victory posters on the wall, so. I can throw you a bone once in a while.
Anyways, coming up,
Anyways,
But your streak's ending at 1.
anyways, coming up next time,
you about
which is actually right now, we have
What's your Christmas
the
present?
Chevy Stingray
Your family
and the Nissan GTR.
eating spam on a broken plate.
And then, we're gonna eat Spam on a broken plate.
Later summer club telling you
What?
about an accurate and
That's what I said in that video. I said, eating Spam on a broken plate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways.
NSX. That is actually
Okay, so here we go, getting started, and again we're back playing pool, and I was just using Chromecast. Yeah.
We'll be expecting a check from Google for that comment.
Yeah, we actually will. Anyways, it's your turn. Take your shot.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And so tell them about your car, the Nissan GTR.
Alright, well, I tell you, this is gonna be simple, because how many horsepower does that Stingray have?
A lot.
How many?
Let me see. I don't know, let me see. I didn't really read any of this, I just searched it.
460.
What does? The
Your Stingray?
Yeah?
Okay. The GTR, that's got 540. Okay. Well, what's the top speed of the Stingray?
A good speed. It's pretty fast. It's
Okay.
a supercar.
Alright, is the GTR, was 196. So, more horsepower, and it's faster. Okay.
But mine is American.
But, okay, that's also not necessarily a good thing. Would you, now what's your favorite supercar? Is it American?
Yes.
Your favorite supercar, the Lamborghini,
Yes.
is an American car.
It was in the 90s when it was owned by Chrysler.
But,
But now it actually isn't. Now it's German.
so you have it's a foreign car.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
But it wasn't in the 90s.
now if you look at Motor Trend and Consumer Reports,
What was the
the best cars in the world come from where?
Europe.
But typically the best cars.
Europe. Europe.
Subaru,
Europe.
Toyota, Subaru, and Nissan usually top the list in
Nobody likes
reliability.
Nissan.
But-
Nobody likes Subarus. Nobody likes Toyotas.
Oh, okay.
Considering most people I know have Subarus and Toyotas.
Since they're like the highest rated and best, most dependable cars in the world.
Come from Japan, okay? And now the car that actually has the world record, they have the world's record for 0 to 60 belongs to the GTR, okay? And that's, so that's kind of, it says a lot for a car. Okay?
Impressive.
It's in the Guinness Book of World Records, which you enjoy reading immensely.
Now hold on. That's Miss Stingray. You hit Miss Stingray.
Yeah, and so there you go. So all the things, it's like, so for horsepower and for speed, and they're really it's a far better handling. Stingrays are good for going a straight line. So it's faster, more powerful, better handling, more reliable.
All that isn't necessarily...
The only thing that you have going for it is that it's made in America, and a lot of the parts are not made in America.
The name, Stingray.
So it's like,
Think of the main
if you're on a thread of the, you know, if you compare, you have a whole litany of things why the GTR is better.
If I could pick one, which one would I pick? The Stingray.
Well, that's because you pick that because you just like that car
That's what
more so than the GTR. However, in every aspect of comparison,
Now let me tell you something.
the GTR,
Horsepower, 0 to 60, handling, reliability, Japaneseness aren't all important.
And here's an important thing, talk about being American. The Japanese learned how to make quality in their training from America after World War II. We give that training through the Eisenhower administration.
Oh, no.
But America never used that same, and not until recently they started using the same system to help develop a higher quality and standards in their quality control.
So basically, America taught the Japanese how to do something they weren't doing themselves.
Right, and another thing, because America wasn't going to change how they did business.
Good job.
So,
America's a pro.
with that,
Stingray is generally cooler.
well, I
Think
mean,
of the name.
well, you know, it's not
Stingray.
necessarily, Stingray, it's like, that's old school, you know, you're thinking, you know, James Dean's got a certain amount of...
Oh my God, nobody likes him. But James Dean, nobody talks about him anymore.
Now, they're saying is that here's the big
one.
thing. The big thing is the real negative thing that they talk about with the GTR is that it has video game type acceleration. That means that it accelerates instantly. There's no lag like you would get from any other type of sports car or the cars. It just got seamless speed right from the touch of the gas pedal, which is quite an amazing thing.
The Stingray,
Considering that they have, that you're moving this car along and then getting up to world record speeds in no time at all. So yes, it is. It's very much like
it's not
a
that fast.
video game and going very, 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 very fast.
When you say very fast, it's not over 200 miles an hour.
But-
Is it a supercar? Is it a supercar?
They may call it, it's actually a car that's, might be a supercar, but it's also considered, that it has 4 seats in it. That it's a, you can actually take some passengers along to go. Actually, the one that is 196 only has 2 seats.
Other good cars that have that, the Lamborghini Estog, the Lamborghini Urus, the Ferrari FF, I think, does, maybe?
Has the 4 seats.
Maybe.
So you're going to put that, so you're putting the GTR in the same class as some of those.
No.
But
I
if
would-
it has all of those attributes, and boy, so
But
what
I wouldn't-
you're saying is like it's kind of.
But I wouldn't
it might
have
be,
one of those.
I
wouldn't have an
Corvette
Estog.
doesn't. So,
I wouldn't have an Estog.
but as far as that, but you wouldn't mind having the Ferrari and...
No, I would. I don't want that one.
So someone gave it to you and say, nah.
I didn't say that I wouldn't have it, but I'm not going to go out and buy one myself.
Well, I'm probably not going to buy it ever, so unless you get really rich. However,
I am going to buy one, you'll see.
well, I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you have enough money to buy one. That'd be kind of nice. However, I think just the real basics, and I think, as far as car looks goes, it has like, they both look sharp, so it's like, it's a tie. But
This is a tie,
speed,
yeah.
horsepower, handling, reliability, GTR wins, hands down. Hands down, and even the reports of the looks of the interior. So, with that, GTR is better. GTR wins. Enough said.
The GTR doesn't win that.
Sorry, it's indisputable. I'm
Look
sorry.
at the Stingray, though.
I don't get no. What are you gonna say? What's it gonna do?
The Stingray is awesome.
Oh, okay, it's awesome.
It's better than a GTR.
But not faster. That doesn't handle better. It's not more reliable.
A car,
Okay, well then how
a car doesn't need to be reliable.
So all you do is basing it on the history of a brand.
Yes. American cars are good.
And who said said that Chevy doesn't make any good cars.
I never said they don't make any good cars. I said they make one good car, and that is the Corvette.
So Chevy doesn't have a very good history of reliability or being something that you like. It's your shot. So you're saying it's like, for all these negatives, well, the manufacturer.
What manufacturer almost went out of business? They did. They almost went out of business.
Well, yeah.
I got one in.
But that tells you how, what can you explain?
I got one in. Stop following me.
Oh, which one did you get in? Straight.
Now it's your turn.
Oh, yeah, okay. I have solid, oh, good. All right, so
I
you have
win.
the manufacturer, the Nissan manufacturer is actually more solid, even though, I mean, General Motors is General Motors, and they're huge.
Yeah, but they were saved by the government.
Right, so you're
That's
saying
why.
it's like that, a government saved, it's almost like public housing.
Downtown LA.
Yeah, so Chevy is public housing, Chevy's the public housing of automakers. So,
It'll out all the way from downtown Detroit or whatever, wherever they are. Detroit, right? That's where they're from?
you just want, yeah, well, that's their big thing, which is Detroit's even going out of business.
America's going out of business.
So, with that said, and Japan's just rocking right along. You know, I'm proud to be an American, but that's, you know.
America's going out of business.
Obama has his way. Anyway.
You didn't just say that, did you?
I did.
Isn't he your friend?
I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I really believe he's in the bigger plan. Bigger plan.
Really?
Yeah. All right, got a little ball out there somewhere.
No, we don't.
Let's go so I can get this game on the road here. So with that said, you know, the GTR is sort of like actually the Corvette is kind of like the Trackstar, but the GTR is kind of like a Ninja. And what's cooler, Trackstars or Ninjas? Both. Oh yeah, would you rather be Usain Bolt or would you rather be the world's greatest ninja?
Usain Bolt?
Really?
Yeah. Oh, look at that, look at that. Look who lost. Watch, we'll show you which one's faster. Here we go, ready?
It's who can hit a toy with a pool cue.
Exactly. Hold on. No. When everyone goes further wins. Go. I win.
No, but actually mine came back and bounced. It was going so fast that it came bounced and got more ricochet, so I win.
Come on! But
All right.
yours is upside
I win.
down.
Woo!
Yours is upside down.
So what? Doesn't matter. I move you can move your car.
Miss Stingray. Go.
So, alright, so for this session here, the GTR and the Blader of Summer is officially the winner. Tune again to see me get my award to the wall. Thank you very much, have a good night, and Happy New Year.
No, actually, you say Happy New Year, but we're making a New Year special.
Well, alright, well,
We'll see you on New Year's special then.
alright, we'll see you on the New Year's special.